OK, now we can go to Scott Palmer with his punchlines. Good evening, Scotty.
Terrific, Drew.
OK, I believe that Stan Alves is worried about trial by video this week. Interesting, there have been no reports, a clean bill of health for the second week in a row.
He's got his fingers crossed tonight, Drew, that number 7 isn't picked up by trial by video. Yes, Nicky Winmar was in a couple of skirmishes out there, and one didn't look particularly good. So let's hope that he gets through with a clear bill of health. Yeah,
Peter Knights would be pleased with that.
Yes, Peter Knights was very pleased, and he said after the game that Ben Allen had come up to him and said, listen, all the reports about me going back to Fremantle, don't worry about him, I'm committed to Hawthorn, I'm on a 1-year contract and that's the way it stays. But Stanley Alves said that some of the Saints, if they don't pick up, will have to look at a new club next year. He said they've got 8 weeks to find out whether they're league footballers or not.
And I believe that Robert Shaw has conceded that they can't make the finals. Some youngsters might be blooded.
Yes, he said it's time now for some tough decisions. We have to decide whether to give the players we've got another go or look for the players of the future. I think that's probably what they might do. Unfortunately, they lost Brad Boyd before the game, and I think that Ross Lyon played with a groin injury today, but they didn't look good.
And Gavin Brown injured. He'll miss the Carlton game.
Yes, the big game against Carlton, which Lee really wanted to have his best team in for. Gavin will be missing for a couple of weeks, really. The hamstring's not that good. Lee said that he's missing some of those smaller forward players, like Plain and Williams. They're just due back, but probably not in time.
What about Malcolm Blight? He's gone from, well, boiled lollies to chocolates.
We asked him those obvious questions today, and he said, look, no more headlines. I don't want to have another headline for 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. He said, I've had enough. He became very philosophical about the game. He said that there's the ebbs and the flows in football. It's very intriguing, and you have to ebb with the ebb and flow with the flow, Drew. And
now,
he certainly did that in the box today.
Somebody who's dining on caviar, the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers. They were singing that song of theirs, We're from Tigerland, all around the MCG last night. Northey said that they should have buried the opposition in the third quarter, but he was very, very pleased with Benny Gale. He said he played a terrific game, very mobile, and he said the ground was soft there today, and some of the Tigers might have faded at the finish, but he said we have now the capacity to win the close ones.
Good on you, Scotty. We'll see you on the program tomorrow.
See you, Drew.
Keep punching, mate.
Keep, mate.